Now to the debate over deadly force by police. Tonight, we take a look at Cleveland police, a half-decade after the federal government set new guidelines for the department. The news in many areas is not good. Mark Naymik explains where things stand today.
5 years after the city agreed to reform its police department, it has not met all the goals and would not be released from federal oversight. That's the assessment from city officials, including Greg White, a former federal judge helping the city comply with the agreement. But Cleveland Police Chief Calvin Williams says his department has made good progress in key areas, noting the use of deadly force is down 80%.
I think a lot of these things are evident, but with that caveat that we do have a long way to go in making our division better. You know, when we started this thing in June of 2015, and we had that press conference at the U.S. Attorney's Office, I stated then, I still state today, my goal is to have the best police division in this country.
Among council's complaints, the city's slow progress in hiring more minority officers. City officials acknowledge the force is still predominantly white, but the chief says recent cadet classes have had more minorities, though the numbers are not readily available. News 3 obtained the numbers last week through a public records request. They show 59% of the city's 1,600 officers are white men, just 16% black men. Another 6% are black women. Council members also pressed the chief for answers about the city's response to the May 30th protest and riot that followed. Longtime Councilman Mike Polensek complaining the city seemed unprepared for the violence, despite riots elsewhere in the country leading up to the day.
I believe we were totally and woefully inadequate from the standpoint of police and the way the police officers were equipped.
Williams says they're still reviewing their tactics.
Our bike officers and a lot of our officers were in Class B uniform. That's our normal uniform of the day. We weren't in protective gear. We weren't in helmets and shields because that's how the rally was built from the beginning. That was our response from the beginning. We weren't there to antagonize people, but we did have officers that weren't seen, that were in that protective gear, ready to respond.
This is the second time in a week City Hall says it plans to review how it handled the riot and protest and share their findings. So between that and the ongoing police reforms, City Council has plenty to do. Reporting from downtown, Mark Naymik, 3 News.